Hi YouTube, this is Mystikaal here, and I'm here to do my scandal tag video in response to Watch with Poppy. And actually this is my first video for this channel, so hey, hello, first video. Whatever, that's so silly. Okay, so scandal tag. I saw the commercials for the show all along from, when they first started running them, and, when they said it was the Shonda show, I was like, you ain't gonna get me again, not after grades, not after private practice. I ain't even gonna mess with you. I'll leave that show alone, and I stood strong in my conviction until the stuff with Fitz getting shot. And they had that commercial with Carrie standing there in her white dress holding onto that pen in that hospital room, and I was like, this show look like it's getting good. Let me watch an episode. So that was the first episode that I watched, and I was like, oh no, how come no one told me? I should have been watching this show from the beginning. This is ridiculous, so I had to go on Netflix and watch everything from the beginning so I could get caught up and know who all these people were talking about, because they were in the middle of the bombing scandal or whatever it was too. And child, I went and got caught up in like a weekend. It was ridiculous. So I was hooked from the first episode, and this show, that Shonda can get you. She will get you. Try to stay away all you want. You try to stay away, but no, she will get you. Okay. My favorite character, it's got to be Cyrus. I'm here for everybody. It's a great ensemble cast and everything, but the monster, he's a monster, and I love him for it. Every monstrous thing he does. Almost kill your husband because he was going to tell on you in a corpse. I was like, well, he shouldn't even have been investigating his husband, and he shouldn't have given that information to Mr. District Attorney or whatever David's job used to be. David ain't got no job no more. Poor David. But yeah, it's Cyrus. I love his speeches. I love everything about him. And close second would be Huck, but my number one is Cyrus. My least favorite character, now see, it would be either Edison or Jake, because they are not anything. They're just filler. But those, I don't really consider them characters on the show. They just here for a little while and then they gone. So the actual characters on the show, my least favorite would be Abby. She just annoys the mess out of me. So yes, Abby. I don't care for her. I don't care for Quinn either, but whatever. It's Abby. She's just annoying. I don't like her. David deserves better. How about that? My favorite episode is The Trail, because that's the only time we got to see Fitz and Olivia together. There wasn't this tortured romance and the angst, and it was just them together having fun and being surreptitiously being inappropriate. We'll talk more about that on the next question. But yeah, definitely The Trail. I like that very, very much. Favorite case of the week was when David Rosen woke up in bed next to the dead body, because that's just bringing him into the fold. And I know some people don't like him with OPA, but I think he's down with OPA. He's going to get it together. He's going to come around, and he's going to be a gladiator in a suit, because they done messed up his life so bad. The least they can do is offer that man a job. And, you know, he needs some help, and he needs some protection, and he just needs things. But my David went ham on that prosecutor trying to question him in the office. Good child, please. David Rosen's case. I just like that. I just like David. I don't know, maybe I like David more because I like Joshua Molina on Twitter. He gives me life every day, so I don't know, but it was the David Rosen case. My top 3 favorite Olitz moments. On the bus, when he was saying, just say my name. Just say my name. I was here just like, oh, say his name, girl. Say his name. And she was... Yes, yes. Those little moments, like the sex scenes are hot, but I love those little moments like that. It's just, ooh, say his name. Yes, yes. And then there was on the hunting trip when he was changing her shoes. That was just the looks and the smoldering, and just there was so much tension and sexual tension, and it was everything. I have watched that so many times. She's looking around, and she's looking at him, and she's yes. He's just changing. He just changes, just taking her shoes. I don't even know why, but yes, that moment. And a third, just because he deserved it when he was finished giving his speech at that fundraiser, and he saw Olivia on the phone talking to Jake, and you know, he just got so jealous because she was laughing and smiling and giggling and kikiing and having a good old time, and he's like, who the hell is she talking to? That's what happens when you tell her, you know, you just the thing I banged in the closet, you don't mean nothing to me. That's what happens. People move on. You need to watch what you say to people. Okay. Yeah, I like that moment just because he deserved that. He deserved to see that. Even though, you know, that mess with Jake ain't about the business. He deserved to see that. Ding. How obsessed am I? You know, by the standard or the scale of anybody else who I happen to talk to about this show in my personal life, I would be at a 15. Because they look at me like I'm damn crazy. Like, you going to a meetup. Well, you talk to these people on Twitter like I'm crazy. But in comparison to some of the things I see other people online doing and how they react to stuff, I don't know if I'm as obsessed as some other people are. So I'm gonna give it a 7, because I am thoroughly obsessed, but I mean, it's in comparison to some other stuff. I look at it and be like, wow, you really are obsessed. Wow. So yeah, I'll put it at a 7. That seems about right. in comparison. If I had to choose between Edison and Jake, knowing what I know, I would take Bill Cosby's brother every time, because he may be boring as hell and just have no chemistry with, I don't know who he has chemistry with, probably won't have chemistry with me neither, but Jake crazy. Jake probably got some bodies buried in his backyard right now. So I don't care what Shonda tries to do to turn his character around and make us like him. No, Miss Rhymes, I'm sorry, you are never gonna get that creep stink off of your character. I know you like Scott and all, but no. He crazy, he creepy, he's just he's undesirable. I cannot. I will not. You should not. If you meet a person like that in your life, you run in the opposite direction and contact an officer and let them know there's somebody suspicious. Somebody's acting suspicious over there. Let them take him in for some questioning. Shoot. And tell him to go around his house, because, you know, he got somebody chopped up in the freezer or something. No. I'll take boring ass Edison. You know, you get some normal. Get some normal. Have some kids. Move out to the suburbs. Get some normal. Yeah. What keeps me watching Scandal? Well, first of all, I love the cast. It's a great ensemble cast, and you know, even for people, you know, like Bellamy, Melly, you know, she's just fun. She's a fun villain, and you know, Cyrus is a likable villain. I wish they would do something with Harrison. I'm waiting to see. Please give him a life. Do something with him. He's the only one that hasn't had sex on the show. Like, oh, that's sexual chocolate? He can't get no hey nanny. I mean, what's going on? No, Harrison needs something. But you know, I love all of them. Watching them and how they react to each other, and you know, how they deal with these scandals and the messes they create in their lives, and it's just very interesting. It's very good. It keeps me, you know, so much can happen in one episode. It's just like, oh my god, wait, you try to process what just happened, and then something else is going on. Wait, what is, I can't. Y'all need to slow down. Woo! Yes. And you know, the promise of Olits to come. See, I love them, but in a real world kind of way, because he done said some things that he's going to need to atone for, and done some things he's going to need to atone for. So, yeah, I guess. I'm waiting to see how they're going to get them together. Now, knowing that it's a Shonda show, it could be 5 years before they ever get together. So, y'all need to stop getting your hopes up, because it might not happen anytime soon. And then once they do get them together, it's like, that always kills the romance and the tension on the show. So it's probably not going to happen to the last episode of the show anyway. So I don't know, I'm just watching to see the story unfold, because it's always juicy and good. And I talk too much. I'm just rambling. But anyway, yes, that's why I keep watching. Three other shows that I watch and love. Grimm. Ugh. I love anything with a supernatural context to it, and this show is just another great ensemble cast, and you just love the characters, and you know, I don't think I've ever been scared by a TV show the way like they did a couple weeks ago. I was actually screaming here by myself in my house, just screaming because it was so very scary. And you know, it's just, I love the story and just great actors, and it's supernatural. I love Supernatural too, but that's another one. Another one, I love Game of Thrones, though I done messed up and went and spoiled myself reading stuff online. So I love, again, another great cast. There are so many characters, it's hard to keep them straight, but it's great cast, great writing, great scenery, just everything. I love that show so much. And now that I've spoiled myself on what's going to happen, I'm just going to watch it as long as I can. I'm not even going to say anything else. I'm just going to watch as long as I can. And the last show, I'm going to go with my favorite sitcom, which might not even get renewed for next season, but I love Happy Endings. It's got Damon Wayans Jr. is hilarious, and it's a great ensemble. I love an ensemble cast. There's just, it's crazy, and it's quirky, and like it's so zany, and things are always happening, and such clever dialogue, and they make my heart happy. So ABC, renew it, please. I love the show. Okay, and that's it. A Scandal tag, and thanks for watching. Bye, YouTube.